That was a long time ago. It was in the late 90s. We were at Smith Barney, and we were working with business owners and doing a lot of seminar work and presentation work. And I went to a branch manager and I said, I really need somebody that's sharp on the ball and can really help me develop this business and talk to business owners and really be an asset to my team. And he suggested Pete.
And, our approach is really like their life. It's really about them. I mean, we'll handle, the financial instruments, but like at the end of the day, this is really about, their life and what they're trying to accomplish.
There's a lot of things we don't control. We don't control the markets. We don't control how a portfolio does on any given day, week, year, even the long term to some degree. We use the tools we have, but what can we control? We can control our service.
We're starting with like what they're really trying to accomplish in life, and then backfilling, their asset allocation and their investment.
The client that we can do the most for is somebody that has some complexities, right? It's very easy for someone to come to us and say, please manage my money. The more complex you are, the more value we can add.
I mean, that's one of the great things about being, in the business for, almost 30 years is that, you meet with a client, 15 years ago, and, their main goal is sending their children to college, and you start with the 529 plan. And then you get to that point years later, and, college is funded, through what we do. Or for retirement planning, you meet a business owner, and their main goal is, when can I retire and will I have enough money to live on? And, then 20 years later, they're in retirement and their portfolio is financing that. So it's really just a great thing.
We tell people you're better off starting with a financial advisor earlier than later because it's easier to build it than recreate it. And secondly, we don't want them going down the wrong path. What they need us for is to give them the peace of mind and take the emotion out of the moment.
But I think what I get most, which really hits me the hardest, is, and I get it all the time, a lot of my clients are traveling and they're overseas and they're like, God forbid something happens to me, I'm so glad that I have you there to take care of my family.
We've been in this business for a long time. I've been doing it for 35 years. They really do sleep better knowing that we're on top of it.